Kal halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokakwadah, the bonus to GMS that told me this truth. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in their authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked birth rule, the people mourn. So this is the times that we're in. Globally, people are standing up and are rebelling against their kings and their princes. So let's take a look at what's going on.
Are sweeping across Asia, and their leaders are coming from a new generation.
So me and my friend, we were just chatting. Should we do the protest or something?
Is it all part of the natural running of democracies?
Current generation is so active because they are becoming to the age.
Or has democracy failed to deliver?
In the eyes of the youth, they are being alienated from their own society.
It's the 15th of September. I've just arrived in Nepal with the Insight team. A few days ago, Kathmandu was on fire, literally and metaphorically, as youth-led protests ousted their government. There's an odd sense of calm as the military had re-established order. Children are returning to school for the first time in a week. But the streets are still dotted with the signs of chaos here just a week ago.
Here in Kathmandu, the military has returned to the barracks and the city is again in civilian control. There is a sense that people are trying to get back to their normal life. Now, we're of course in a more heavily guarded area. That's because right behind me, that's the Prime Minister's residence. So you can see the parts that was burned down during the protest, which directly led the former Prime Minister to flee. The people who are guarding this compound, they are Nepalese police. But even the police, most of them are no longer carrying rifles. So they're just using shields and batons, in their case, really bamboo sticks.
Even as I'm here in Nepal, there are ongoing student-led protests in the Philippines. And just a couple of weeks ago, Jakarta was brought to a standstill by youth demonstrations. There's a sense that Asia's Gen Zs are angry, and I wonder if there are common threads in their dissent. Devastating. In Nepal, Gen Z protesters targeted the symbols of power, like the parliament building, and others that seemed a little less obvious.
I've only actually just noticed out of the window, that's the Hilton Hotel.
2nd Esdras 15:16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.